Hey everyone, we're voices of our past from the Peru-Kokomo area.
Hey!
Here's an inside look at our self-titled EP.
Favorite song? That's a hard one, but I'd probably go with Myself to Blame because I think that's the first song that we finished as a band, and it's still my favorite song to play.
That's actually kind of a tough one because I actually like all of them, but I guess if I had to pick one of them, I'd say I really like Myself to Blame because we all just came together so well on that one, and that's the one I'd have to go with.
My favorite song off our self-titled EP is Myself to Blame. Because, see, I'm blaming myself.
My favorite song is going to either have to be Myself to Blame or The Victims Betrayed. They both stand out to me a lot, and I just enjoy playing them both so much. It's too close for me to call which one I like better.
That would have to be hearing the end product, not the end product, but getting to hear what we sounded like on recording. It was a really awesome experience because when you do shows live, it's way different and you get to hear everything in the studio, and anytime you make just the slightest mistake, it'll come up. So, you get to learn a lot about yourself as a musician.
My favorite moment was making a lot of favorite moments, like the bass drop that we found that just came out of nowhere. Couldn't hear it in my ears. I was like, oh man, did the bass drop, couldn't hear it, so this is gonna suck. But as you heard right there, sounds awesome.
That'd be dialing in all the sounds. That took the longest. That took hours and hours, but finally got it. So it all sounds good now.
Well, at first, it was when we lost an entire track, the instrumental to Myself to Blame, but that actually ended up being better when we re-recorded it, so it's kind of like a bad moment that turned into a good moment, I guess you'd say.
My worst moment of recording the EP is my truck breaking down and going VOOP, VOOP, VOOP. The OOP didn't happen because the engine died.
My worst moment would have to be the very last day when we were recording. We had everything laid out, we just had the vocal tracks left to get finished up and the sound effect in Myself to Blame, and we had like 3 more songs to do vocally, and all of a sudden my grandma was just like, my car's having troubles, we have to get home now. And I'm just so upset because I'm like, no, I want to stay here, I want to finish this, and I didn't get to be there for the very end of it.
They're gonna hate it. They're gonna put it in and listen to it, and it's just gonna be like, I'm not enjoying this. I'm really not enjoying this. I think I should send them some hate mail. But, on the bright side, it makes a great coaster and a great frisbee. Trust me.
I think all in all, people are going to enjoy the EP. It has a little bit of a different flavor than what some local bands have, and I think that's just going to make us just pop out a little bit. So I think that after everything's all said and done, I think people are going to enjoy it.
How much actual hard work we had to put in, it seems like it's going to be a simple, easy process. You go in, you play some songs and record them, but then once you get in there, you realize, man, there's a lot of other stuff we got to do besides just play our songs. So, yeah, just the work we put into it, it was just a great experience, and it just surprised me a little bit, how much we actually had to do.
Biggest surprise that happened to me was we were recording Myself to Blame, and it came in where Connor's bass drop was supposed to be, and in our in-ears we couldn't really hear it that much, so we were just alright, yeah, just want to record, just let's hope it sounds good. Went back, played it, and that bass drop just, I think everyone was just blown away because it happened, we all just looked at each other, just what was that? It sounded pre-recorded, it sounded like it was sampled, just the way it mixed in, just complete natural bass playing just blew me away, I was speechless.
Self-titled.
Alright.
We'd like to thank you all for your continued support in the release of our self-titled EP, which is now out. If you'd like to find out more about us, you can find us on facebook.com/voicesofourpast. Thanks everybody for checking out our video. Bye.